back to Louisiana Travel. We're here today in this incredible historic den and in the room where they get dressed for the Rex crew. I feel goosebumps just being here. Growing up, waiting to see the Rex parade come down Canal Street as a kid. I'm with Arthur Hardy, who is the great ambassador to Mardi Gras with the great God. Welcome and glad to be with you.
Thank you, Bill. Happy to be here and want to thank you for all you're doing to promote our little celebration called Mardi Gras. I mean, my goodness, you had a float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade in New York, Pasadena, the Rose Parade on New Year's Day, and getting the word out that we do parades and a whole lot more in Louisiana, don't we?
We do. And you know, since we've partnered years ago with your God, it's really increased the visitation for Mardi Gras all over Louisiana. Several years ago, we started promoting Mardi Gras in North Louisiana and down at Homer, Morgan City. Family-friendly, affordable Mardi Gras. Not everyone can afford a hotel in downtown New Orleans. And by increasing that publication to cover all Louisiana, it's actually helped us get the word out. And we're seeing an increase right before COVID, the last year of Mardi Gras, 30% increase in some of the outlying areas for those celebrations. So thank you for that partnership. And I know we've got a new great book coming out this year, and,
yes,
and excited about it.
We're excited about it too. You know, and Mardi Gras, of course, everybody thinks of New Orleans, but it's much more than that. You have a Cajun Mardi Gras all over the state, and there's something for everybody. To me, that's the beauty of Mardi Gras. It's the most diverse celebration on the planet. There's just so much variety in it, and we're hoping to get that word out, and I think you're doing a great job promoting that message that Mardi Gras is for everybody.
You know, as we walked through the den this morning, I noticed I grew up across the street from Blaine Kern. My dad had a shrimp factory across from the dens. And I see everybody out there working on these gorgeous Rex floats. And I can't believe they'll be ready for Mardi Gras. But everybody's working so calmly. Yeah. But it seemed like that every year. It all comes together. But to see them out there putting the pieces together, painting, gets me excited about Mardi Gras this year.
Well, me too. And Rex has been doing it for 150 years. I had the pleasure of publishing a history of the Rex organization written by Dr. Stephen Hales. And as you know, Louisiana State Museum has an incredible exhibit that's going to be open way past Mardi Gras, and I hope people get to New Orleans to see it because it is a knockout.
You know, when I walked in here in this with all the kings and all the costumes here, I couldn't help think back. I know every year my goal as a kid growing up was to get that Rex to bloom.
Oh, yeah.
And I had 4 of the 1960 Rex doubloons, and every year I'd wait for that guide to come out to see how much they went up in value. And so that was my retirement.
I'll buy one.
Was I had all those Rex, and I wouldn't let my dad leave the parades until I caught a doubloon every year.
Good for you.
And so it's kind of special to be here and know the history and all the great family tradition that Rex has brought to this community. It kind of gets a little tear to your eye.
No, it's just wonderful to be in this room and to see that parade. And everybody's getting ready for Fat Tuesday. You know, we don't know what changes might be in place within the month of February, but whatever it is, we'll get over it. We'll handle it as we always have. You can't keep this city or this state down for that matter.
Well, you know, I think the new COVID virus, and I just recently got over it, is not having a negative or as hard effect on people. And seems to be a lighter case to most people. And I think wearing the mask and taking precautions, I got to believe we're going to get through this with a great Mardi Gras celebration. You know, I was reading in the paper the other day how the crews, we expected a lot of them to cut back and everything, and they're just wide open, ordering more throws than ever.
That's right.
The memberships are up, and the marching bands and all of those things that go along with it are so excited to finally get out on the streets. I think we're going to have one of the best Mardi Gras ever this year.
Well, in our magazine, we call it the Comeback Carnival, but I think this is probably the most anticipated Mardi Gras ever. You know, we lost that year, so there's this pent-up demand and interest, and we hope a lot of visitors will come, but even if they don't, we're going to party, we're going to celebrate. We need this, not just for our pocketbooks, but I think for our soul. You know, this is who we are.
We had that alligator crawling down the streets of New York. We gave away little stuffed alligators and Mardi Gras beads along the parade route and said, look, you can't catch these here, but if you come to Mardi Gras in Louisiana, you'll catch all this stuff off the floats. We did the same thing in California. We actually were able to feed the volunteers Louisiana beignets every morning
And
great
seafood?
Louisiana seafood for lunch in all the dens. So we brought a little Louisiana out there, and those two parades, we hope we can continue to have a float in them, because it's perfect timing when people are thinking about where we're going to go on vacation next year. Mardi Gras is right around the corner. What better time to get people excited about coming to Mardi Gras in Louisiana?
I think it's a great idea, and I believe you're going to see a bump in tourism as a result of that.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Arthur, thank you for being with me today.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Nice to see you, and we look forward to seeing you next month as we travel the state and talk tourism in Louisiana.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in next time as we explore more of what Louisiana has to offer. In the meantime, visit louisianatravel.com, your place to find trip ideas, events, recipes, and so much more. And while you're there, be sure to order your free Sunshine magazine, the official inspiration guide for your Louisiana vacation.